Hey everyone, this is Caroline. Welcome. For those who are new to this, welcome. Today we're going to do a little very mini session to deal with anxiety, with isolation. I'm sure you all can relate. Before I begin, just make sure, for those who are just joining, who are not familiar, make sure you subscribe. It is free and it helps me out. So here we go. I'm going to start with a quick sharing of a PowerPoint. We've done this in the past few sessions, but just as a quick reminder what we are talking about today. So here we go. Let me share my screen. Okay, so we are talking about dealing with anxiety and isolation. We talked about last time, here we go, that the root cause could be many different things. The more specific you are, the faster you're going to be able to shift this. So that's the reason why you want to go through this list and identify what feels like is the root cause, the actual cause of your anxiety or isolation feeling, so that you can shift it very quickly. And also you learn about yourself. You learn about how you are attracting, oops, sorry, going backwards in time. All right, here we go. So you learn about yourself. You learn about the triggers that are most common, that you go back to every time. So of course we're talking about using your own guidance. How do you feel? Where do you feel it in the body? Again, it's for you to know where you store all this anxiety when it comes up. We talked about a few, oh my God, I keep going backwards. What's going on here? Okay, hang in there, guys. I'm clicking on the wrong thing, that's why. Okay. We talked about speaking to your heart as if it was a different person. You imagine that it's kind of outside of you. You have a conversation basically, and you'll be surprised all the stuff that comes up. You may not think that this is the root cause, and all of a sudden you'll see a reaction which is not what you expect. Same with, or you can also go directly to the body part that is troubling you and ask the question. And again, you'd be surprised to see how you pick up information. You see people, you see patterns, you see beliefs that are stored there. So let's go ahead and try to go through the process and identify those root causes. And then we're going to use light to bring through the body to basically delete or dissolve that information after you have identified what the root cause is. So it's very specific. You're not just randomly shifting the anxiety, okay? Okay, here we go. So that was it. We got through this one. I'm going to right away invite someone to see if we can practice on a real person. Okay, so let's see. I think we have volunteer. Hold on. We have Cyndy. Here we go.
Hi.
Hey, Cyndy, how are you?
Good. Anxiety.
Can you all hear Cyndy?
Exactly, I can hear you.
There's a bit of a delay.
Okay.
Can you all hear her?
Hello.
Okay, here we go. Okay, Cyndy, so we're going to start with, what do you feel? Where do you feel it in your body, and go from there?
Feeling, I've felt lonely or alone. I can't distinguish between the two, I think, for a long time. And I think it's really core for me. Where I feel it physically and my body is in my...
Wait, before you go there, let's talk a little bit about the feeling. Give me a little bit more detail. What is it that you actually feel? Do you feel lonely, like you're missing someone, something, or is it something else? See if you can focus on the feeling.
It's not, it doesn't feel like someone at all.
Okay.
It feels, it makes me
It
want
could be someone, could be something, or like a pet, or, you know, it doesn't have to be like always like a person.
Yeah. I think I just feel alone in the world. I feel lonely in the world since I even came here.
Okay. Okay. I think it's more common than you think.
Okay.
What is that feeling? Is it like, do you feel disconnected from everything? Or like you're alone, like you're having to do things on your own? What is, let's try to pinpoint it more.
I feel like I have to do everything on my own, which I do.
Right.
And on a physical plane. And that I have to take care of myself so that, you know, I can make sure that I take care of myself. You know,
Right.
I have to be ahead of the game so
Right.
that I'm on it. So I'm on it.
Yeah.
And if I get sick, which I've been kind of feeling a lot of pain in my body, I have to be ahead of it so I can get myself someplace.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's just like you and you alone.
Yes.
And if you don't take care of yourself, what happens?
Then it's on me.
Exactly. Exactly. I think many people can relate to this. For the folks who are listening, make sure you also get engaged in the conversation. And if you relate to what she's saying, begin to feel it in your body. So where do you feel that in your body?
It's interesting. I feel it in my, I've had a infection come up in my bladder, and just actually during this time a few weeks ago, and then my whole intestines and digestive, but the pain is in my lower bladder abdomen area, and
Actually pain?
actual pain.
Okay.
Gone to the
So
doctor.
do you feel the pain only when you have those feelings, or all the time?
Well, it's just come up because I think the intensity of everything that's been going on too has been kind of bringing it up. And interesting, before our session today, the pain is actually worse.
Stronger, because it's coming out so to be addressed. Okay.
Yeah, like just 30 minutes ago, 40 minutes ago, it's very intense.
Okay. Is there anywhere else in the body that you feel it?
Well, that seems to be drawing my attention the most.
Okay. Okay. So I want you to focus on the bladder and begin to pick up information when you ask, what is the root cause of this pain? You told me it's isolation, but there could be something else. So, or loneliness, aloneness. Go ahead and focus on the bladder and imagine that it's speaking to you. What is the root cause? Is it physical, strictly physical?
It feels partially physical because it's so painful.
Okay. Is it chemical? Something that you are changing the chemistry of your brain, triggering that pain?
I don't feel that.
Mm-hmm. Emotional?
I feel that.
Okay. Percentage-wise, how much emotional?
I'd say 60.
60, okay. Energetic. From within you, your energies aren't flowing.
That feels really high.
Okay.
That's really high.
Like what percentage?
Probably 80.
Okay. Energetic from the outside. Don't think, just feel.
Feels like it's from me.
Okay, very good. What about structural? Sometimes your alignment in your spine could be off, and it could trigger some pains in all kinds of places in the body.
Well, during this time, I stopped going to the chiropractor, but I feel like my body's been correcting itself.
Okay, very good. What about collective? Is it something that the collective is going through that you're tapping into, that you're taking on unconsciously?
I feel like I'm doing a lot of that too.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So now I want you to put all of this information in one bubble, okay? Emotional, energetic, collective, okay? What else is coming up? When you ask what else is triggering all of this? Could be a belief system, could be another feeling, could be a person.
Well, it feels like I have anger.
Ah, there you go. What is the anger about? When you focus, every time something comes up, you want to kind of like zoom in. You want to focus on it and see, what is that about? What is that about? Anger about what?
Oh, just anger at all this.
Anger about?
The whole world.
Ah.
It's anger at human beings, people.
Right.
Life. Yeah.
Keep going with it. Keep going with it. What is the level of intensity, the pain intensity right now? 1 to 10, 10 being the worst.
10.
10. Very good.
It's really strong.
Okay. Focus on this and tell me about the anger about humanity, towards humanity. Tell me more about it. Like focus on it, zoom in, get more information. What's coming up for you?
It's just disappointment in humanity and disappointment in me being here. But then the juxtaposes, it's exactly why I'm here and I'm supposed to be here.
Don't go, let's not go there yet. Don't start to justify or understand.
Okay.
We're still in the feeling. So we're feeling angry towards humanity. Why?
Well, because it's a lonely place for me. And okay. It's
what is humanity doing that's making you angry?
Well, they just.
Or are you angry at yourself for even being here?
A bit, yeah. I feel a little bit tricked being here.
Humanity. I mean, that's a whole conversation, but in your case, what's coming up for you?
It's just feeling not connected to humanity.
Why? Again, keep going. Keep going with the feeling. Keep zooming in. Every time you get a piece of information, keep asking why. What is that about?
I'm just disappointed because I feel very alone here. Big bunch of people. And I don't feel a lot of validation or being seen.
So you feel people are not validating you and your work?
Yeah, or even my personality or who I am.
Okay. So let's go to the being validated. Okay? I am not being validated. I want you to focus on that in your bladder. Okay? I am not being validated. Okay? What's coming up for you in terms of why? Why do you need to be validated? What else comes up for you regarding being validated?
I guess it's the feeling of being loved, supported, someone having my back.
Again, it's not really validation. It's like, is there anybody out there for me who cares about me?
Right.
So it's about love, lack of love, correct?
Yeah.
Not so much validation.
Right, you got it.
Lack of love from humanity, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So now I want you to focus on, you see how every time we get a piece of information, we focus on it.
Yeah.
Lack of love from humanity. Focus on that and tell me what else comes up for you. Why is humanity not giving you the love? Don't think. I see your eyes going, feel. Whatever comes up as a feeling, just say it.
Well, it goes back to my family a bit.
Okay. So your family's coming up. What's coming up in the family?
Parents.
Okay. What were they not giving you love?
They couldn't, but they tried.
Okay, that's your logic. Yeah, that's your logical mind. I just want you to feel.
Not
Either
the way
they give you love or they didn't give you love.
not the way I needed. I didn't get the love.
Okay, perfect. So now, how does that make you feel? I didn't feel loved, therefore
I feel alone.
Okay.
I have to
see how it's all connected to that. Now, I want you to go to feeling alone as a child, not getting love from your parents. Focus on that. Focus on the bladder. I'm alone because I'm not getting love from my parents. Focus on that. What else is coming up for you?
Well, just that thought that I need to make sure I take care of all my needs, even when I was real.
Wait. I need to is not the question.
Oh.
How do you feel?
I'd better.
Sorry?
I'd better take care of myself.
Well, no, that's a logical thing that you have to do. How do you feel about being alone because your parents aren't giving you the love? You're going to say, yeah, I feel alone. But what else? What else is feeling coming up for you in addition to this? Isolate. Okay? So we kind of narrowed it down all the way to as far as we could go. Right. Now I want you to focus on the bladder and put all of this information in one bubble. And you guys who are listening, doesn't have to be the bladder, but you can also do the same for your part of the body. I want you to imagine a ball of light. We're going to just start with that one. And breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And again, in through the nose, out through the mouth. And the last time, breathe in. As you exhale, bring this ball of light. It's very, very bright. It's very healing, cleansing. It pretty much erases all negative information as soon as it comes in contact with it. Visualize that, intend that, and bring it through the top of your head slowly, slowly. It's erasing all kinds of information through your jaw, your throat, your arms, your chest, your stomach, your lower back. Let it go through your thighs and knees and feet. Now that it's filled up your whole body, bring a concentration of that light around the bladder. Imagine that the light is just dissolving. It's just like erasing everything that we discussed and replacing it with a positive energy. So just visualize this cleansing, 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 clearing. Hold that for a moment. And the bladder is just dissolving all that stuff into the light. Keep breathing in. Every time you exhale, you delete, you erase, you dissolve even more. And the cells open up and relax and absorb more of the light. Okay. Bring your focus back to your heart. Again, breathe in, exhale, and relax. Okay, now if this was a longer session, of course, we would go deeper into another level even. But for now, this is, again, it's a mini session to get you quickly to where you need to go while being very specific. How does your bladder feel? We started with 10. Where is it at right now?
About a 6 or 5. And then when we were doing it, it went down to pretty much 0. And then just a little bit.
Why is it now 6?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's a 6?
Yeah.
I feel like you're looking for it.
Oh, I was.
Okay, breathe in and exhale. And now tell me how it feels.
Feels more relaxed.
Okay. Is it there? Is there pain?
Not right this second, no.
There's no pain. I can feel it. So don't look for it. Don't say, I should have pain. You have pain.
Right, no.
There you go. Now set the intent. I want this energy.
I want this energy
to continue to work through me.
to continue to work through me.
And to maintain this healing for me.
And to maintain this healing for me.
Through every cell in my body.
Every cell in my body.
My conscious, subconscious, and cellular memory.
My conscious, subconscious, and cellular memory.
Breathe in. And exhale. Is there pain?
No.
Yay!
Ah. And I feel stronger. I feel like I can hold my spine up a little stronger. I don't feel. I don't.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I feel like I'm supported.
Excellent. So you see how we were very, very specific and so fast. You know, you can shift all kinds of things, but the idea is to know exactly what you're shifting to get to the bottom line. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yay. Fantastic. Anybody else? Comments, question? You see how it works? Stuff comes up, you zero in on it, and you ask more questions. What is that about? What is that about? What is that about? You see? Until you get to the bottom line, and then you just work through the light. Okay? Of course, there's many techniques to dissolve. Right now, I'm just using one of them. For those who are interested, go to my website, carolinecory.com. You'll see all kinds of techniques to dissolve that, and you'll be able to learn a lot more about this work. Okay? So thank you so much, my dear. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining. Make sure to subscribe to help me out so we can keep doing these things. Make sure to listen to this session again, apply it to other things. Thank you so much for joining, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you.
Bye, everyone.